Oh no, why did I ask for Callum? Callum.
Near a great forest, there lived a poor woodcutter, his wife and his
Alright.
2 children. A
Aw.
boy named Hansel and a girl named Gretel.
Oh, is this about
They
Hansel
were
and Gretel?
very poor and had very little to bite or sup.
Turns out the kids.
What will become of us? The woodcutter asked his wife one night.
Oh no.
I tell you what, husband, we will take the children into the thickest part of the forest tomorrow and abandon them there. No, my wife, I cannot do that, said the man.
I'm
Then
freaking
we
out
will
right now.
all 4 starve, you fool. Hansel and Gretel overheard their parents talking, and Gretel began to weep.
What is that demon right
Do
there?
not fret, Gretel, Hansel said.
There's a
He crept out
demon
of the
right
hut
there.
and gathered white stones from the ground to fill his
What is that
pockets.
demon, Gilly? Oh my god. Oh, it's a squirrel. It's a squirrel. What you doing over here, Mr. Squirrel?
Leads the children into the forest. Before they leave, their mother gives them
Mr.
a piece
Squirrel?
of bread and warns them that they will get no more.
You got
food that day.
demon red eyes, Mr. Squirrel. You want? I'm just gonna
Hansel
pretend.
leaves a trail of
I'm
white
just gonna
stones
pretend he's
behind
not there.
They pass into the woods.
La la
When
la.
their father leaves them, the children
La.
then follow the trail back to their parents'
He's still looking at me,
house.
isn't he? Don't look. Don't look. Hansel and Gretel is a good story about 2 kids who get abandoned by their kids and try to be eaten by a crazy old lady. It's a
The
good
children
story.
are sent to bed without any supper. Hansel tried to sneak out and collect more white stones, but found that the door was locked. Tomorrow I will take them into the woods myself, the wife told the woodcutter.
Oh no. This is spooky spot. The spookiest part.
In the morning, their mother gave them a slice of bread and led them deep into the forest once again.
Oh no. Oh no.
Hansel broke his bread into pieces and left a trail of breadcrumbs to lead them safely home. But
What
hungry
am I-
white birds snatched up the breadcrumbs and his trail was destroyed.
What a dumb kid.
Abandoned by their parents and unable to find the trail home, the children wandered in the forest
Dang.
for 3 days.
I got some nice legs. I mean, oh no. What is that demon up there? Do you see that demon up there? Is that me? Oh no.
The children stumbled into a clearing with an exceedingly
Oh
strange
Jesus. This
house.
is the longest part of the Is this the whole
Its
game?
walls were made of gingerbread, and its windows were panes of clear sugar. Hansel, desperately
What do I gotta
ran
sit through
forward
this?
and began to nibble on the walls.
This story is basically the plot of
Basically,
the I believe I'm not spoiling
so
anything.
do you think Hansel and Gretel, the story of Hansel and Gretel, have a huge part of this story?
An old woman emerged from the house, sniffing.
Okay, let's see if that's true. Let's take that theory into account as we complete this game, Gilly.
Dear children, who brought you
Also,
here?
don't eat trick or treating
Just
candy
come
unless you get
and
checked
stay
out
with
before you
me.
get some heroin laced
No
Snickers.
harm will come to you.
Oh, it's kind of like it's Hansel and Gretel's like Halloween,
But the old woman.
cause you're really hungry, your parents can't feed you, so you go around asking strangers for food,
Come, children,
and the
don't
stranger
be
invites you inside,
afraid.
he fattens you up and tries to eat you.
The old woman offered them 2
Is that where Halloween
enormous
really came from?
lollipops.
Now Halloween came from this guy named Hollow.
Began to eat.
He's an England guy, and then he was like, you know what?
Nothing to fear
I like
here.
little kids and little girls, little boys, little girls.
Cried the old woman.
So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna get some candy.
Still licking their
Invite him over to
snoot.
my place, and we're gonna have fun. We're gonna have a good time.
That sounded wrong.
And that's why we celebrate. Ah! That's why we celebrate Halloween.
Old woman
that?
changed.
Something like my boat just
She
like
stuffed
jerked.
Hansel into a cage
Oh, it's on rails.
and put Gretel to work, sweeping and cleaning her hut. Your brother will make a good mouthful, the old witch told Gretel.
Oh no.
Once he is fattened up, I shall feast upon him.
So you're saying there's a witch in the park right now, making me see these crazy things, and then he's going to eat my kid.
Refused to eat. fearing the day that the witch would eat him.
So there's a witch making me do all her dirty work,
Today, I
while
will
my
put
kid
an
gets
end
fattened
to
up.
the
It's the
wrath of
teddy
Gretel.
bear. It's
Climb
always been the teddy
inside
bear.
and light the oven.
It's the guy at the beginning information desk. Where are the security guards
Where is the opening?
on their patrol?
Fool, the old witch said. The opening is here. And she moved to show Gretel. Seizing her courage, brave Gretel gave the witch
You show him, Gretel.
crone tumbled forward into the oven. Gretel slid a large iron bolt over the door to the oven. Gretel freed her brother Hansel, and together they lit a fire beneath the oven. And though she screamed and begged, the children sat by the oven until her screams had stilled, and the witch was cooked.
Then they ate the witch.
And then, because even children can't survive on sweets,
What?
they divided up the body of the old witch.
That's not how the story
and
goes.
ate her.
Okay, that's not how the story goes.
What's happened, Jeff?
That's not how the story goes. That was one crazy ride, huh?
Let's get crazy.
Oh no! Hey, Mr. Swan, just pretend he's not there. Woo-doo-doo-doo. Pretend he's not there. Oh no, I'm freaking out. This Swan's gonna turn around really quick, huh? Not gonna look. Not gonna look. I'm looking. I can't stop looking. Can't stop looking. I'm full. Oh no! Ah! Okay, let me get out of this. Let me get out of this stupid ride. Oh no, cutscenes. Never mind. Short loading screen. Okay. Great.
Please, Callum, tell me where you are. Hansel and Gretel. I used to read it to Callum when the electricity was shut off. Those poor children. The whole world against them.
Yep, you
The
tell him.
forest, the birds, the old witch, even
Jeff,
their
here's a
own
quick
parents.
question.
Huh.
If your
I used
son
to
ran into a
imagine that
park like
Callum
this,
and I
would you
were the
want
kids
him?
in that story.
My kid?
Not
Yeah.
mother and son, but brother and sister. Hand in hand against the
I would
unkind
have
world.
to.
We were always hungry, looking for our own house made of candy, looking for the sweetness that could take the pain away.
I love how you said that. You would
Hunger
have
leads
to.
people to desperate.
I'd bring that
terrible
information
places
guy with me,
where
or
the truth
ask a
is
security
just like
guard.
loss.
Oh, there's no security guard. Huh? Oh, there's no security guard. Do you see one here?
Well, if a kid goes running in the park, they're gonna send security after him. They're not gonna just send one guy. This must be this must be in Alabama, huh? Alabama, they don't care. They do whatever they want over there. Look at that. Look at that.
Another accident. This place.
Oh no. Despite the constant interruptions to work, Atlantic Island Park will be opening on time. The governor is booked to cut the ribbon, so the real question is whether we will still have any customers. I'm not truly worried the customers will come out of simple curiosity. I deduce my foot's asleep. I deduce what was needed from the band writings of Archie Henderson. It's astonishing to think that a resonance of positive emotions can be used to fuel such a process. Henderson himself chose to use negative, and that caused some of the taint and still lingers in this place. I will not make the mistakes. Very soon I'll know if this has been all for nothing. Okay. Not gonna deduce anything or try to make an educated guess, like some kind of demons or witches, you know. Maybe Henderson bought this place and was like, "Whoa, man, this place sucks, and it's crazy," and he died. And then the new guy's like, you know what? He did the bad choices when making this place. I'll make it better." Which is weird. Why would that note be out now? Because this place has been open for a while, and especially this post-apocalyptic area right now, or there's someone like seeing as if it's been abandoned for a long time, kind of thing. I'd imagine it'd be years after it's open and been abandoned. Yeah. So why would that note? Oh, what? What? I can see my body. That's so weird.
Callum?
You know, I'm just gonna start running. I felt like I should save up my stamina for something else, but oh, I think I saw a guy on there.
This old thing used to make the blood run to my head. Make me dizzy. The guy just snapped. Those poor kids.
Jesus, do I have to read this? You were okay. If you guys want to read it, just pause it. Okay, I'll read it. You were waiting for the turn to the right. Frank, me, and the boys disallowed Chipmunk's suit. Is making an ice carving while people took autographs. Lawrence wanted to go to him, but I've always wanted to wear suits. They give me the creeps and see what I know. Anyway, Chipmunk man was covered in picking away at an ice, and at first we thought it was making some animal like tiger or lion. But as more and more ice flew away, when you first looked, it looked like a human face smiling out of the block of ice. But the more you looked at it, the more you saw that there was something not quite right about the proportions. Something unnatural that made your heart begin to beat just like a little bit faster. Like you were prey, and that thing on the ice was the hunter. But then the teenagers walked up to it, and some of them made a face and carving and said something rude to the guy in the chipmunk suit. And then, well, he went berserk. For a few moments, chaos. Everybody was running around from that guy, and the teenage ground, and he was stabbing until the ice pick of blood is sprayed all over, screaming, "Frank! Frank, what's going on?" It's dragged. And the last thing I saw before Frank dragged me away, it was the eyeball of one of the poor kids. His eyeball is crazy. Okay. Oh man, you telling me that there's a chipmunk on that ride right now watching me?